give not thy mind over to heaviness. Now, all because as you give over your mind to heaviness, you're opening the door for every demon to come up in you. Precious. And now the shit that happened to you at 6 years old, you're 30. The shit that because you got an issue today and you don't get the counseling for it and you afflict yourself with it, what happened to you at 6 and 13? Start thinking about 13. Don't let it be the same thing over that you ain't just faced and defeated the demon. Now all of them come on upon you. But instead of afflicting yourself, you should go get counseling. The counseling team we got up in here.
I hit the bottom of the feet, then I recover. Bounce, bounce, till I'm completely out of rubber. Go. I tie the meat tree like a Ziggy down a lover. No sweat. I'm not a priest without a cover. Yeah. I hit the bottom of the feet, then I recover. Bounce, bounce, till I'm completely out of rubber. Go. I tie the meat tree like a Ziggy down a lover. No sweat. I'm not a priest without a cover.
I feel the pressure, but it's checkers, boo.
Don't topple over dominoes.
Gird your loins, the abdominal.
Resisting the abominable.
Deal with the impossible like any other obstacle.
Since failure isn't optional,
you better lock it low. Yes, I'm the man, your only fan, I take it personal. Something like a Daniel out of one that makes me merciful. Some shit you never seen, some shit you never heard before. Every interaction with a prophet is a pot of gold.
Since I'm a juggernaut, don't let me get a run and start that demon's rib torn apart. You fucking thought I make you Wonder Woman. I make you Wonder Woman. I make you Wonder Woman.
Does he love me? Does he love me not? My heart's cold as Karak, like a holy Shabbat. Tears grow with the crop. Another hole in the plot, send a hole in the shot. Every mommy ain't for poppy, just look forward to what? Look what a warrior rock. Sophistication through simplicity.
Got him out of the mud, did it without the drugs. Now they about to crush the old man. You oppressor to that opposition, bugger off. Any bitch denied wisdom, run her off.
Year round, we don't take the summers off. Evil Morty fucking with the ricks, you feeling somersault. Young Adolf, I wanna make war. Dropped a lot of claymores up and down the great whore.
Like the Fire Lake 4.
Pour the prayers of the saints. I'm in that no limit tank, ranked up on the plates. In the field whipping snakes, cut the grass for the jakes. Using UPK vernacular as I articulate. This the dam before it breaks.
The fire that I kindle is the reason Missy couldn't stand the rain against the window. Burn the temple, watch the simpletons erase it from existence. Pay attention to the vision straight out of the fourth dimension.
What they started in the trenches, they brought it into fruition. Likely government assistance. A dove is just a pigeon in the wrong hands. Religion is the fall of man. Me and mine gon' serve the Lord with a strong hand. Yeah.
Granted, it's my calling like a 6-shooter revolving. Not a mixed breed, but I'm dogging. These misfits need a jogging. They wrestle with that Pauline.
They vessels meant for watering, mind altering. I waltz in like a boss,
Clean.
Pillar of the salt,
Green.
Rip another cloth,
Supreme.
Linen nothing soft.
By definition, you're the law.
Forgot the nigga God.
He said to bear your cross.
If not, we gotta knock it off.
I hit the bottom of the feet, then I recover. Bounce, bounce, till I'm completely out of rubber. Go. I tie the meat tree like a Ziggy down a lover. No sweat. I'm not a priest without a cover. Yeah. I hit the bottom of the feet, then I recover. Bounce, bounce, till I'm completely out of rubber. Go. I tie the meat tree like a Ziggy down a lover. No sweat. I'm not a priest without a cover. Come on.
What I'm trying to tell you, son, be yourself. People don't like after you be yourself. Fuck them up against the wall. Wear handcuffs on and crash the door and listen. That's all you do. Words to live by. Live by them, son. Okay.
As an owner of Walton Goggins goggle glasses, I know how to make slick-looking goggle/glasses. But I have no idea how to make slick social media style.
3, 2, 1, game begin.
It's been a while, fuck a smile, 1969 UPK style. 10 months in the room, now I'm back in my human form. Pleading with the school, just a Jake, seeking room and board. Many boys chilling with the Legion of Doom. I was married to this bitch, had me even jump the broom. Now I cut a cartoon like a GT, Carrera warfare, bloodshed, much terror, terrier. Better yet, I'll control the flying saucer, we ain't offering swine's flesh on the Lord's altar, check the resurrection, lock ya, lost in the sauce, son, he ain't worth the energy, much less the cough, son, prepare to slaughter, put his head on the charger, nigga, we build men and that ain't never gonna falter, Job was the Baptist, but Barabbas, he malefacted, yeah, I was shot. The only nigga worthy of his actions while my neighbors loot many. The laborers get a penny, but the outcome for the 12 try to serve it. Now I'm in your city cause the general sent me. Considering a gift has been a half a century. 400 years is still a penitentiary for Eric Gardner's life. Ain't he born for life? Coat, white t-shirt, blue jeans and Nikes. Nowadays you gotta wear skinny jeans to get rights. Not to mention all the pussy they poppin' to get likes. This is doomsday. Christ ain't interested in your cash. Soon as I get the order, I'm coming to kick your ass. Now you wanna run it back. Big mouth, Billy Bass, finna blast with that extra heat. I do it to it expertly. You could call it destiny when really he requested me. Kick against the pricks, you better turn down and turn up. The heavens all about to burn up. I'm talking about two in the field, but only one is gonna turn up. All you wanted was a rapture, the other ones get you fucked. I'm talking 6 ways from Sunday, the body's gonna erupt. In the midst of this corruption, part of interruption. Shit, I thought you all were very surf coat. I'm no deduction. We out of trying to function, they out of on a luncheon. That's the reason we serve spontaneous combustion. Reverse engineering, what you're hearing is the blueprint. That's why you get caught up in bullshit. I rebuke it, chucking up the deuces when I produce solutions. Woman, thou art bound, now the strong man is loosened. Law out of gag, you were swinging the flag. But it's a coward, it's a hard burden for that ass. We got a classic connection. I bars from the past and like an everlast, punch it back, son. Just do the math. Your reporters on the other side, warriors got a class. Drilling the upper class, turning sinners from swindlers into triggers. When it comes to this fate, we the defenders, we the greatest to exist. Same time I ain't shit. Reverse psychology, I'm logically taking risks. I'm making hits, I'm a UPK hit, man. Leaning like a kickstand in poverty, I'm rich, man. Mobbing through the rich, man. Balling like a fist, man. White knuckle gripping, I'm holding to rigor mortis. One what's there, you notice, there's no ulterior motives. Fully focused, fully goaded, with a lotus fire up. Get it cracking, love the host, the locusts devour the POTUS. Not a head of status, in the day to stay fucking with Moses. The people that were chosen, our conversation ain't broken. We was hoping for a miracle, they laid the books open. Now we dosing, no emotion. They be boasting, so we told for whatever threat they posing. IT, I'm writing coded. I'm Wolverine, they be loading, they be roasted. I'm reloaded. It's a foster paradise for me, but not my man Corbin. Hell is open and launching it like an ocean. Now it's overflowing, flooding with judges, spitting her brothers, they republics. But we the real Jews, they the copyright infringements. We the real niggas, they the copyright infringements. We the real wetbacks, they copyright infringements. Real savages, they the copyright infringements. Real Seminoles, they copyright infringements. Real West Indians, they copyright infringements. For real Puerto Ricans, they the copyright infringements. Real Nicaraguans, they the copyright infringements. Toussaint Louverture, they the copyright infringements. Colombia, Sonia, they the copyright infringements. True rulers out of Cuba, they the copyright infringements. We gon' form y'all child of up the copyright infringements. We gon' form y'all child of up the copyright infringement. We gon' form y'all child of up the copyright infringement. We gon' form y'all child of up the copyright infringements.
Hey, it's me, Cyndi Lauper. I'm going on a Girls Just Wanna Have Fun farewell tour.
Cyndi Lauper.
You know that you are as cold as ice.
You understand? You done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And we don't care who we got to come up against. You ain't standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on and gonna continue to take them all on. Of my true love's head.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they rob a Lincoln chick tonight. Praises to the Most High, I ain't like most guys, eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaica, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Kwam Yasha Allah, sons of the power. Rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The seal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim. Homicide ain't the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, it ain't a secret. That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east with. Cause I'm an Israelite, crackers better get it right. Visions of my enemies, death flow through my dreams at night. If your mind ain't there, then we don't dream alike. Reporting live from hell, home of Christians and Edomites.
I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
While they play the sidelines, comfortable on benches. Catch me on the front lines, putting work in trenches. Making sure our election, preparing for Armageddon. Mastering this profession of prophesying these lessons. Protecting our adolescents and answering all their questions. Teaching the love they reflection, no matter what the complexion. We got a common connection, a part of God's hand selection. A shot at the resurrection, through us achieving perfection. But to give life takes sacrifice. Battle demons every fight. Short days and long nights. Less sleep and more fights. More wisdom, more strife. Telling everybody that they wrong and you're right. I'm an Israelite, blood of an Israelite. I ride for my Israelites and die for my Israelites. We owe a debt cause Christ paid the price. So who ready to give their life the life of an Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Shit, here go that shit. All right. Shalom Israel. About to get this Sabbath service on the way. Gonna say imagine. Ash'ala means to Israel. Going to hop down, which means face the east. We'll get started out with the prayers. Start out with the Lord's Prayer. All right, Abanaw.
Abanaw.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kadash.
Kadash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemkan.
Shemkan.
Yehovah.
Yehovah.
Allah Muskah.
Allah Muskah.
Laba'ah.
Laba'ah.
Atazai.
Atazai.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Aratazah.
Baratazah.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashemayim.
Bashemayim.
Lakam.
Tamnanaw.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Cal.
Cal.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalaknaw.
Wasalaknaw.
Wafnaw.
Wafnaw.
Wasalaknaw.
Wasalaknaw.
Wafginaw.
Wafginaw.
Wala'ah.
Ala'ah.
Kabayaynaw.
Kabayaynaw.
Manasaya one.
Manasaya one.
Abal.
Abal.
Awashaynaw.
Awashaynaw.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rad.
Rad.
Kayalaka.
Kayalaka.
Amalakwas.
Amalakwa.
Wahala.
Wahala.
Papyra.
Wapara.
Iwalumium.
Iwalumium.
Amen.
Amen. Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom come.
thy will be done,
Thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
To forgive our debtors.
We forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the
and
kingdom,
the power,
and the power,
and the glory.
and the glory.
So be it.
So be it. All right, we're going to cut the power. Yahweh Shemi Hawashah.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua,
Bobo Koshah.
Babakashah,
Thundernawa.
Thundernaw,
Akak.
Akak,
Akak.
Akak,
Arapa'ah.
Rapa'ah,
Kal Makalah.
Cal Makalah,
Kal Madawa.
Cal Madawa,
Akak.
Akak,
Ratahar.
Batahar,
Amatazari.
Batazari,
Akak.
Akak,
Rahakwim.
Lahakia,
Hamathim.
Matthew,
Akak.
Akak,
Alrikawa.
Arakawa,
Amata'ala.
Batamaala,
Lagar Shah.
the Garchi,
Bashim Yahushah.
Shem Yahushua,
The one Aman.
the one Amen. Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahushua,
Maybe Yahushah.
please give us the power,
Please give us the power.
the power to heal all manner of sickness,
Power to hear all manner of
and
sickness.
all manner of disease,
And all manner of disease.
the power to cleanse the leper,
Power to cleanse the leper.
the power to raise the dead,
Power to raise the dead.
the power against unclean spirits,
Power against unclean
to
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua,
Maybe Yahushah.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. We're going to bless Israel. Yahweh Shemi Yahushah.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua,
Barakbanawa.
Barak Benawa,
Yasharala.
Bayasharala,
Hayabayat.
Bahayabayah,
Baryam.
Ori,
Barak.
Barak,
Ba'ah.
Rapa'ah,
Magun.
Magun,
Magun.
Magun,
Shemi Yahushah.
Shem Yahushua,
The one Aman.
the one Amen. Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahushua,
Maybe Yahushah.
bless us
Bless us
and Israel
and Israel
and the school.
and the school.
Bless,
Bless.
heal,
Heal.
shield,
Shield.
protect
Protect.
the Thompson family,
Thompson
the
family.
Gibbs family,
Gibbs family.
the Harris family,
The Harris family. All right. The Price family.
the Price family,
The Randall
the
family.
Randall family,
The Davis family.
the Davis family,
The Buck family.
the Buck family,
The McGee family.
the McGee family,
Lawrence family.
Lawrence family,
The Williams family.
Williams family,
Gibson family.
Gibson family,
And the Howard family.
and Howard family. In the name of Yahushua,
Maybe Yahushua.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. All right. Psalm 121. Aisha.
Arshah,
Ayanya.
Ayanya,
Ahoria.
Ahoria,
Ma'ayan.
Ayan,
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah,
Azariah.
Azaria,
Azariah.
Azaria,
Ma'an.
An,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Asha.
Asha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Waratazah.
Waratazah.
Al Yathan.
Al Yathan.
Number what?
Number what?
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al Yonawam.
Al Yanawam.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Ana.
Ana.
La'a.
La'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
La'a.
Ayashan.
Ayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Hawa.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Hawa.
Yahweh.
Tazaka.
Tazaka.
Al-Ya.
Al-Ya.
Yamika.
Yamika.
Yamawam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashemash.
La'ayakaka.
Hayakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayara.
Walayala.
Balayala.
Hawa.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Yakalra.
Kara.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Atnabashka.
Apnapashka.
Hawa.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Yashamar.
Yashamar. Taza'aka.
Taza'aka.
Wabawa'aka.
Wabawa'aka.
Wa'ayt al-walam.
I will I will lift up mine eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
to the hill.
From which cometh my help.
From which cometh my help.
My help cometh from the power.
My help cometh from the power.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth
He
thee
that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
he
Israel
that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy
He
soul.
shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming
and
in
thy coming in.
from this time forth
From this time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore. All right, Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Al-Damayalaka.
Yalaka.
All Thakarash.
All Thakarash.
For all Tashakwat.
All Thakarash.
All. Ayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayakika.
Yahamaya one.
Yahmaya one.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amaka.
Al-Armaka.
Arian one.
Arian one.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Itis one.
Itis one.
Al-Tasapun one yaka.
Out to the power one yaka.
Amara.
Amara.
Nakawat.
Nakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Nakakiram.
Magalia.
Galia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Asakar.
Yassakar.
Shum Yasharal.
Shem Yasharal.
Awadah.
Awadah.
Kayat.
Kaya.
Itizwa.
Naitis one.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al Yaka.
Yaka.
Baryat.
Baryat.
Yakaraswa.
Yakarath.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Alawam.
Alawam.
Wayashima.
Shema.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Awa'aba.
Awa'aba.
Wa'agaria.
Wagaria.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Hamalak.
Lot.
Al-Shah.
Al-Shah.
Al-Yashabia.
And Yeshabia.
The war.
Taz of war.
Gamasha war.
Namashi war.
Alawa.
Nawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Zerawai.
Zerwa.
Abanyalawa.
The bundle of what?
Salah.
Salah.
Ashalaham.
Ashalaham.
Tamadin.
Kamadi.
Tasayan Sarah.
Kasiyan Sarah.
Hayabin.
Kayabi.
Onakal.
Bonka.
Wayashwan.
Wayashwan.
Nashimadwa.
Nashimadwa.
Haran. Ba'ayan de Arak.
Bayanda Hara.
Ayawa.
What?
Daman.
The money.
Adama.
Ma.
Shayatamwa.
Shaitamwa.
Nadabya Bawa.
The Daya Mawa.
Ta'ira.
Ra.
Wakazahaba.
What was the Abba?
Wakazabak.
What was the Ba?
Wakatazor.
What was the Zor?
Wana'ai.
And I.
Al Nasaya Kamwa.
Kala Siyakamwa.
Ashar.
Shar.
Amarwa.
Marwa.
Nayirashah.
Narashat.
Manawa.
Nanawa.
As. Na'awas.
Now what?
Alahaya.
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 Ayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Gagalia.
The Gal.
Bakwash.
Wash.
Lakonya Waraka.
Under Waka.
Ka'ash.
Ash.
Saba Ira Yaira.
Ira Ira.
Wakala Haba.
Wakalama Ba.
Salahat.
Salahat.
Ariyam.
Ariam.
Gun.
God.
Eridakma.
Eradakma.
Masahirika.
Masahirika.
Wabasa Wapaska.
Wabasawa Paka.
Alaha. Tabahalam.
Namahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Ranyaham.
Panyaham.
Walawam.
Walawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayakwashwa.
Shimka.
Ka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahawa.
Wayabahawa.
Hayda'a. Wayakaparwa.
Wayaparwa.
Wayabakwa.
Wayabakwa.
Wayada'aywa.
Wayadaiwa.
Hayata.
Kayata.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Nabatya.
Yabaka.
Al Yanawam.
Now you want.
Al Ha Arakaza.
Akaha Arakaza. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
Hold your house.
Hold your house.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
Hold your house.
Hold your house.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head.
Lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said.
They have said.
Come. And let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
For being a nation.
For being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
The name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more remembered.
They have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Cabal. And Ammon.
And
Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also is joined with them.
Asher is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As to the Midianites.
As to the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
As the brook of Kison.
The brook of Kison.
Which bears that indoors. They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like Seir.
Like Seir.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes as a fox.
All their princes as Zabah.
And as Zalmunna.
And as Zalmunna.
Who said?
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let's take to ourselves.
The houses of Yahweh.
Houses of your house.
In possession.
In possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
Stubble before the wind.
As a fire burnt the wood.
As the fire burnt the wood.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
Trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
Men may know.
And thou.
And thou.
Whose name alone.
Name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth. All right. Sorry, which means turn. All right. Charlotte Machine, be seated. Right. Pick up where we left off last week. So we had Exodus 13 and 4. Picking up Exodus 13 and 4. Hebrew. Anawam. Atam. Yatazayim. Bakadash. Ha'abaya. Wahaya. Kaya. Yaba ya aka. Yahweh. All right. Wahaya, Kaya, Yaba, Yaba, Ya, Aka, Yahweh, All, Arataza, Hakanaanya, Waha, Kathia, Wahaya, Waha, Amaria, Wahaka, Waya, Wahaya, Ba, Was, Ya, Ashar, Nashabai, Lahabath, Yaka, Latat, Laka, Rataza, Zabath, Kalab, Wadabash, Wa'ai Badath, Ha'ai Badah, Haza'ath, Bakadash, Hazah, verse 6, Shaba'ath, Yawomyam, Ta'akal, Matazat, Wabayawam, Hashabayaya, Chak, La Yahweh, verse 7, Matazawath, Ya'akal, Ath, Shaba'ath, Yawomyam, Wala'ah, Yara'ah, Kal, Kamatazah, Wala'ah, Yara'ah, Laka, Laka, Sha'ar, Bakal, Balk, okay, verse 8, Wahagadath, Labanka, Bayawam, Hahawa'a, La'amar, Ba'ibawar, Za, Aisha, Yahweh, Ya, Bataza, Ya, Mama Tazarian, verse 9, Waha, Ya, Laka, La'awath, Yaga, Walazakarwan, Bayan, Ayanyaka, Lama Ain, Dahaya, Lawa Rath, Yahweh, Ba Yaka, Kaya, Bayad, Kazakwa, Awa Tazaka, Yahweh, Mama Tazarian, verse 10. Washamarta, Akakwa, Lama wa Aida, Maya Womyam, Yawom Yama. Right? Exodus 13:4. This day came ye out in the month of Abib. It shall be when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, which ye swear unto thy fathers to give thee a land flowing with milk and honey, that thou shalt keep this service in this month. Verse 6, 7 days thou shalt eat unleavened bread, and on the seventh day shall be a feast to the Lord. unleavened bread, verse 7, unleavened bread shall be eaten 7 days, and there shall no leavened bread be seen with thee, neither shall there be leaven seen with thee in all thy quarters. And thou shalt show thy son in that day, saying, This is done because of what which the Lord did unto me when I came forth out of Egypt.
Right. All right.
Verse 9, and it shall be for a sign unto thee upon thine hand, and for a memorial between thine eyes, that the Lord's law may be in thy mouth. For with a strong hand the Lord brought thee out of Egypt.
Right. What does it mean with a strong hand? That means the Most High put in work for brothers and sisters to leave Egypt. You understand?
Right.
If you understand what the Passover was, right now we're getting into the Feast of Unleavened Bread. You understand? This is when the brothers and sisters left Egypt and was wandering out in the wilderness. The Most High told them to keep this as a declaration,
Right.
to show their obedience, basically. You understand?
Okay.
That's what all this law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High is basically discipline, keeping obedience.
Right.
Understanding that the Most High said, why does he say? He said, because I am your God. You understand?
Right.
And he's telling you, like the brother just read, he's saying, throughout the generations, teach your sons, them, and no matter what land you go to, that you're supposed to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Right. So he said this one says, because he brought you out of Egypt with a strong hand. He went to war for y'all. He did some what people would consider ungodly things to those other nations who was oppressing you. You understand?
Right.
And as you look in the scriptures, he put us in a place, once again, we were surrounded by heathens. You understand?
Right.
As heathens again that was surrounded in the land in which he put us in, where he gave us this land that was flowing with the milk and honey. There was the description of all kinds of other heathens around there that once again we would have to go to war with. You understand? And he was going to have to show his might and show who his chosen people were.
Right.
Go ahead.
That's like if I made that strong hand, it needs the power of the Lord. You understand?
Right.
You made that possible. You know what I'm saying? Without his hand, you know what I'm saying, we would have been not looking good for us. But the Lord put us, like he said, with a strong hand. He brought us forth out of Egypt. You know, that showed his power. There ain't no power. And the scripture says there's nobody with me. You understand? Ain't nobody sitting beside the Lord.
Right.
There ain't no other God sitting beside the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But all them gods that they made up in Egypt, you know, they was worshiping cows and, you know, all sorts of crazy stuff in Egypt.
Right.
You know, they had their own different gods. You understand? But there's only one God. You know, all them gods didn't have nothing to do when just with the strong hand, them guys couldn't, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't no second, you know, somebody else going to take over. There wasn't no takeover after the Lord put his hand through. The Lord put his hand in. Wasn't no takeover. Wasn't no more takeover.
Right.
That was it. It was going to be done. It shall come to pass.
Yep. So that was a strong hand, like the brother said. There wasn't no other god. Zeus wasn't rolling with Thor.
Mm-hmm.
And Thor and Pegasus and all, you know what I mean? All
Right,
these other different
thunder and all
yeah,
crap.
That's not the case when it comes to Israel.
The Lord's chosen people. Okay, verse 10. Thou shalt therefore keep this ordinance in his season from year to year.
Right. So there's a time for all this. All these things are set in stone around the time. If you notice, every year, here go the calendar. This is 2025, 26 calendar right here.
Right.
So all these things fall as a season for all of them.
Right.
There's a time. Season means time. You understand? So there's a season for all things that come to be. And he said throughout the seasons, keep these from year to year.
Year to year, it's like, and these are the things that, we should be celebrating. We shouldn't be celebrating no Christmas, no Thanksgiving. These are the things that the Lord set up for us to, take place in, to honor. You understand? Ain't no Valentine's Day, ain't no Mother's Day, ain't no Father's Day, ain't no 4th of July. We got, the Sabbath Service, which is today, the Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, Feast of First Fruits, Memorials of the Blowing of the Trumpets, Day of Atonement, Feast of the Tabernacles, Feast of Dedication, and Purim. Those are the things that we're supposed to be teaching our children year to year. These are the things, not gearing up for Christmas, spending all your money at the end of the year, making our oppressor, stay on top of us, because we just go and spending millions of dollars every year, December so-called, when Christ was born, the annual when Christ was born.
Right.
The bad part about it, we going off this fake stuff that they didn't set up, and we just tend to follow it because, they set it up. That ain't what the Lord set up. That's not what the Lord set up. What I just finished reading is what the Lord set up, and what the children of Israel is supposed to, have honor and do these things that's been set up for us. Not these fake holidays and stuff like that, and birthdays and all that crap. All that wasn't our culture. That was never our culture, so we ain't supposed to be following that. But we just grown accustomed of what our oppressor has been putting in our minds, putting in our daily lives. And we just grown accustomed of following our oppressor instead of following the Most High.
Right.
All right, we go to Exodus 13 and 11. Yeah, 13 and 11. Wahaya, Kaya, Yaba Aka, Yahweh, All, Arataza, Haka Naanya, Ka Shara, Nashabai, Laka, Wala Abath Yaka, Wana Tana, Laka, verse 12. Waha I Barta, Call, Patar, Rakam, La Yahweh, Wakal, Patar, Shagar, Bama, Asherah, Yahaya, Laka, Hazakariah, La Yahweh, verse 13, Wakal, Patar, Kamar, Dapada, Basha, Wa'am, Wa'a, Dapada, Wa'ira, Path, Wakal, Bakawar, Adam, Babanyaka, Dapada, verse 14, Wahaya, Kaya, Yasha, Alka, Banka, Makar, La'amar, Ma, Za'ath, Wa'amarta, All Yawa, Bakazak, Yad, Hawa Taza, Nawa, Yahweh, Mama Tazarian, Maba Yak, Ibadian, verse 15, Waya Haya, Kaya, Hakwasha, Para I, Lasha La, Noah, Waya Hayag, Wahaya let's see, Waha, Wayaha, Ra, Yahweh, Ka, Baka, War, Ba'arataza, Matharyam, Mabakar, Adam, Wa'ai, Baka, War, Ba'ma, Kun, Anya, Zabak, La Yahweh, Ka, Patar, Rakam, Hazakarim, Wakar, Baka, War, Banyam, Apadat, verse 16, Wahaya, La'awath, Yadka, Walata, Wat, Pat, by Yun, Ayanyaka, Kaya, Baka, Zak, Yat, Awataza, Anawa, Yahweh, Mama Tazarium, verse 17. Wayahaya, Basha Alak, Para'ai, At.
Stop at 16. Oh, you read 10. Okay, yeah.
Pashalak, Para'ai, Af, Ain, Wala'at, Nakam, Alahayim, the rock, Aratazah, Palashafyim, Kaya, Quara, Wab, Hawa, Kaya, Amar, Alahayim, Pun, Yana, Kam, Ha'ain, Bara, Atam, Lama, Kama, Wa Shadwa, Matazaryam, verse 11, Exodus 11 and verses Exodus 13 and 11. And it shall be when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of the Canaanites, and he swear unto thee and unto thy fathers, and shall give it to thee. Verse 12, that thou shalt set apart unto the Lord all that openeth the matrix, and every firstling that cometh of a beast which thou hast, the male shall be the Lord's.
So like, what is opening the matrix means born,
Right.
brought forth. So it's being born of, from just
Woman,
born, yeah, born from a woman.
woman, yeah.
So yeah, sisters, y'all got that matrix, y'all got that thing that bring forth life. You understand?
Right.
And you should use it as an honorable thing, not as a sport.
Or weapon.
Yeah, or a weapon also. You know what I mean? Because a lot of women
Mm-hmm.
use their matrix for sport. You understand? Not for love, not for honor.
Honoring the Lord, right.
Right.
They use it for getting back at the man.
Right.
You
Or
know?
they hosting whole parties inside that thing. You understand?
Right. Shooting up the shooting up the club,
Man, they hosting parties inside that thing. 5, 6 niggas at a time. You know what I'm saying? Just tap dancing up in there.
Different male every night.
Every night. 2 and 3 at the same time. You understand?
That ain't how things will go for our sisters.
That's not what your matrix is supposed to be used for. You know what I mean?
Man, you get what that's man he's supposed to stay with. You know, but the Lord, the world has taught us everything but what the Lord is teaching us.
Right. So whatever comes up out of that matrix, the firstborn is supposed to be of the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 13, and every firstling of an ass thou shalt redeem with a lamb, and if thou wilt not redeem it, then thou shalt break his neck, and all of the firstborn of man among thy children shalt thou redeem.
Right. So we're talking about the animals, and he's talking about the firstborn of the humans, of mankind, you understand?
Right.
Which is your sons mostly, you understand? They're supposed to belong to you, supposed to dedicate his life to being down with the Most High. Or you're supposed to redeem him, give him up, hold him up, uplift him in the eyes of the Most High.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 14, and it shall be when thy son asketh thee in time to come, saying, what is this? That thou shalt say unto him, by strength of the hand of the Lord brought us out of Egypt, brought us out from Egypt, from the house of bondage.
Right. So this is a story that you're supposed to tell to your sons and explain to them why you're doing the things that you do. You understand? Right. A lot of people just say because I said so, but there's another way to, there's a better way than because I said so. Sometimes because I said so is adequate, but there's sometimes where you need to explain things, especially if it's going to be repetitive, you know what I mean? Because they're going to want to know why we do this, You know what I mean? So go ahead.
Okay. Verse 16. And it shall be for a token upon thine hand, and for frontlets between thine eyes, for by strength of hand of the Lord brought us forth out of Egypt. Verse 17, and it came to pass when Pharaoh had let the people go that God led them not through the way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. For God said, let us peradventure the people.
You missed 15. You missed 15.
Did I miss 15? Let us. Okay, I did miss 15. And it came to pass when Pharaoh would hardly let us go, that the Lord slew all the firstborn in the land of Egypt.
Right. So that's what we was talking about earlier. When it's time for us to leave, it said that's him showing his what was that? His might,
his hand, yeah.
His strong hand. Yeah, when he's explaining. And it came to pass when Pharaoh would hardly let us go, the Lord slew all the firstborn.
Right.
You understand? So that was a sign to Pharaoh that the God of Israel was real.
Exactly.
It was absolutely real, and the things that Moses was telling him absolutely came true. He didn't believe in the God of Israel. You understand?
Right.
He believed in that damn dog with the human head that's a statue outside of the thing that they do in Egypt. You know, he wearing a war scarf and the damn snakes and all the serpents and things that they got hanging up on the walls and whatnot. Mm-hmm. The cat god and the fish gods and all these other things, you know what I'm saying?
No gods.
Right. The God of Israel was not real to him. So it had to be, the Most High showed his might by sending Moses there to harden his heart just so he could prove his point.
Right.
That the God of Israel was real. Go ahead.
Both the firstborn of man and firstborn of beast, therefore I sacrifice to the Lord all that open the matrix, being males, but all the firstborn of my children I redeem. Verse 16, and it shall be for a token upon thy hand and for funnels between thine eyes. For by strength of hand the Lord brought us forth out of Egypt. Verse 17. And it came to pass when Pharaoh had let the people go, that God led them not through the way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near, for God said, let us peradventure the people repent when ye see war, and they return to Egypt.
Good.
All right, verse 18. Waya tab alahayim ath ha'ayin barak hama derak hama dabaryum sawak waka mashyam awa banyam yasharala matazarium. Verse 19. Waya kwak masha I taza mawath yawa sa ainwa kaya ashabai yai banyam yasharala la amar pa quad ya pa quad alahaya afkam waha al yatam af I taza mafia maza come. Verse 20. Verse 20. Waya Siwa Masa Kath Waya Kanwa Ba Adam Ba Kwa Taza Hama Dabar. Verse 21. Waya Hawa Halak Lapanya Ham Yawa Mum Ba'ai Ma Wad Ainan Lana Katam Hadarak Wala Ya La Ba'ai Ma Wad Ash Laha Yar Laham Lalakath Yawa Mum Wala Ya La. 22. La Yama Yash I'm Wad Ha'ainan Yama Mum I'm Wad Ha Ash La Ya La Panya Ha'ain. Exodus 14:1. Waya Dabar Yahweh Mashah La Amar. Verse 2. Dabar Banyam Yasharala Waya Shabwa Waya Kanyewa La Punya Haka Ya Rath Bayan, Magada, Wabayan, Hayam, Laponya, Ba'a, Tazapan, Nakakwa, Takanwa, Hayam. All right. Exodus 13 and 18, but God led the people about through the way of the wilderness of the Red Sea, and the children of Israel went up harnessed out of the land of Egypt.
Right. So what it's saying by he led them through the wilderness, they didn't take the shortcut that was mentioned back here in 17.
Right.
They went the long way, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And they was harnessed out. To be harnessed means to lead, to put to lead, basically. Have a strength, or like if you harness a horse, that's the reins that you use to guide the horse, you understand? They was guided by the Most High, you understand? So that's the term of harnessed right there. That the Most High guided them through the way that he wanted them to go.
Led them, basically.
Right, led them, guided them, yeah.
Verse 19, and Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, for he had straightly sworn the children of Israel, saying, God will surely visit you, and ye shall carry up my bones away hence with you.
Right.
Verse 20, and they took their journey from Succoth and encamped in Etham, in the edge of the wilderness. Verse 21, and the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud and led them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, to go by day and night. He took, verse 22, he took not away the pillar of the cloud by the day, nor the pillar of the fire by night from before the people. Verse 14 and 1, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel that they turn and encamp before Pi-ha-Roth, between Migdol and the sea, over against Baal-Zephon, before it shall ye encamp by the sea.
Right. So basically, these pillars of clouds and these are signs from the Most High, you understand? For the people. Anything you do when it comes to the Most High, there's signs that's there, that's to show you that the Most High is with you, you understand?
Right.
So in the nighttime, what happens at night? It's dark, you can't see. He gave them signs. He had a cloud of fire that's
pillar of fire, right,
that led them throughout the thing and let them know that I'm with you. You understand?
Right. Exactly.
During the day, hot as hell, you know what I mean? He had a cloud out there because he knew that they would be traveling during the midst of the day. It's gonna be hot as hell, man. Think about the place they was at. It was in the middle of the Middle East. You understand?
Right.
Where you know every movie you ever seen, boy, is daring. It's hot. Some of the things you're gonna have to go through, you're gonna need some type of protection to keep the people from fainting and wanting to go out. Just like you said back at the end of 17, they would want to return if they saw the hardship. You understand? They'd want to return back to Egypt. So we're doing everything in his power to make it as comfortable as a smooth journey, and all this is just so they'll stay disciplined. You understand? Keep their discipline and keep their fear of the Most High and love the Lord. You understand? The beginning of the Christians tell you that, you know what I mean? All you got to do is love the Lord. Love the Lord. No, the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. If you Christians don't fear the Most High. They love him according to them. You know what I mean? But keeping the law, statutes, and commandments is showing that you love the Most High.
That's how you show the Most High that.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Even though, like you said, he could have took the easy route, but the Lord, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to test you to see how faithful you is towards him. You know, he's going to take the long way. He going to, you know what I'm saying? He's going to test your will and test your, you know what I'm saying, your faith in him. You know, if you just saying you got faith and then soon something happens, you know what I'm saying, you want to go back to Egypt.
Right.
You know, you want to go back to Egypt. You know, soon as something little, you know, but the Lord is testing your faith.
Yeah,
even in today's time, the Lord's gonna test your faith. He's gonna see if you're gonna celebrate these pagan holidays. He's seeing if you're gonna, you know, honor these what these heathen nations have set up, you know what I'm saying, to take us off the Lord's plan and what he had for us. You know, all of these feast days, you know what I'm saying, we won't even honor these feast days because most of our people is still following our oppression instead of still following the Lord. And then they're teaching their children that, you know what I'm saying? Teaching their children to celebrate Christmas, celebrate Thanksgiving, you know, and celebrate this and celebrate that. That ain't what the Lord set up.
Right.
But because it seems so funny, then they want to say it's for the kids, you know what I'm saying? But you know, what you really don't know is you setting the kids up for sin. That's what you're doing. You're setting the kids up in a sinful way.
And bottom line, you returned back to Egypt.
Right.
You didn't take, you know what I'm saying? You took the easy way.
Right.
What's the easy way is to turn back to the oppressor.
Right.
After the Most High separated you from him, gave you a way out.
With a strong hand, brought you out.
With a strong hand, he brought you out. And a strong hand today is getting you off of dope.
Mm-hmm.
Stop you from being a pimp to your sisters, you understand? Stop you from selling dope to your brothers and sisters.
Right.
Stop you from being a damn unaliver of your brothers and sisters.
Right.
You took that spirit off you. That's what a strong hand in modern times, you understand?
Yeah, right.
Separated you, gave you this wisdom that you should not be up under the white man.
Man.
And what do you want to do? You don't want to take the route that the Most High gave to you because it's so easy for you to go back and do the things that you used to do. You understand?
Right. Easy to sell drugs to your brother.
That's easy. You don't got to get up and go to work. Why? I sell drugs.
Right.
You know how easy it is to sell drugs in 2025. I'm not giving nobody no blueprint or nothing, but you know, the phone, the internet, all these other things, man, they don't just, that business is booming.
Right.
And that's the easy way.
And the whole time you destroying
right. There's consequences to easiness, to doing things the easy way.
You destroying families, you destroying lives, you destroying, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? The kid is seeing what you're doing, and then he want to imitate what you're doing.
Right.
He want to be the next drug dealer. He want to be the next man on the block. You know.
Right.
And all we doing is destroying ourselves.
Right. He don't want to be the next brother to keep these high holy days.
Right.
Because you never showed him that. You understand?
Right.
You didn't tell him like the Most High go throughout the generations and speak on it.
Right.
The things you didn't do, which is why he wants to be the next Nino Brown and whatnot. You understand?
Damn right.
Go ahead.
Exodus 14:3. Wa Amar, Para I, Wa Bunyam, Yasharala, Nabakyam, Ba'arataza, Sarak, Sagar, Al Yaham, Hamadabar, verse 4. Wakazak, Ya, La, Para I, Warada, Akar Yaham, Wa'akabada, Bapa Wabaka, Kayawa, Wayadaiwa, Matazarian, Kaya, Anya, Yahweh, Waya Aishwa, Kun, verse 5. Waya God, Gad, Lama Ka, Lama Lak, Matazardan, Kaya, Barak, Ha'ain, Waya Hapak, Labad, Parai, Wa'ibad Yahweh, Ha'ain, Waya Amara, Ma, Za'ath, Aishya Kaya, Shalak Nawa, Ath, Yasharala, Ma'ibad Nawa, verse 6. Verse 6. Waya Sar, Ath, Rakabwa, Wa'ath, Anwa, Laquak, Anwa, verse 7. Waya Quak, Shasha, Ma'awath, Rakab, Bakawar, Wakar, Rakab, Matazaria, Washala Shem, Al, Kawa, verse 8. Waya Kazak, Yahweh, Ath, La, Parai, Makal, Malak, Matazaria, Waya Radak, Akarya, Yam, Yasharala, Wabunyam, Yasharala, Yatazayam, Bayat, Ramat, verse 9. Waya Radakwa, Matazarian, Akar Yaham, Waya Shayadwa, Awatam, Kanyam, Al, Hayam, Kal, Sawas, Rakat, Parai, Waparak, Yawa, Wakayo, Paya, Hakayaraf, La Punya, Ba'aya, Tazapan. All right, Exodus 14:3. And Pharaoh will say of the children of Israel, they are entangled in the land, the wilderness has shut them in. Verse 4, I will harden Pharaoh's heart, that he shall follow after them, and I will be honored upon Pharaoh and upon all his hosts, that the Egyptians may know that I am the Lord. And they did so. Verse 5, and it was told the king of Egypt that the people fled, and the heart of Pharaoh and of his servants was turned against the people. And they said, why have we done this, that we have let Israel go from serving us?
Hey, if you understand what was just said right there, then you understand this is the same thing that Donald Trump is doing right now.
Right.
Getting rid of all the diversified equity things that was helping blacks throughout the land to that they supposedly said gave us equality. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
These are exactly the things that he's taken out of existence right now because they've come to conclusion. Him and his service, him and his fellow brothers and sisters have came to the conclusion. Why have we stopped the black people, the black man from serving us? The black people from serving us.
Mm-hmm.
This was the time when America was great. You understand? This was the time that they loved so much that they had everything that they wanted. They had all the money. They owned everything. Black people had nothing. But the only thing black people had was the Most High and the right to serve white people. And this is exactly what Donald Trump is trying to do with implementing all his new laws and all the things that he's trying to pass and take away and get rid of all the equality and all the things that help black people thrive and be their own entity in the United States. You understand? Go ahead.
Yeah, verse 6, 14 to 6. And he made ready his chariots and took his people with him. Verse 7, and he took 600 chosen chariots and all the chariots of Egypt and captains over every one of them.
Right.
Verse 8.
As Donald Trump put all his administration throughout the Congress. You understand? Throughout the government.
Mm-hmm.
He put all his men in place to come up with the strategies and come up with the plan to go to war once again against the Lord's chosen people. He's a modern day Pharaoh, you understand? And the people have the Most High brought blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians from underneath the umbrella serving them. And they're miserable without us serving them. They don't know what to do without black people serving them. They can't stand to see us equal to them because they know we're not equal. We're above them.
Right.
And they have to do everything in their power to show that they are above us when we all know that they're not. Good.
It's a lot of them made. And when we say we're above them, it's what we're saying is what the Lord is saying.
Right.
That's Deuteronomy 7 and 6. You're above all people on the face of the earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord made that. We didn't just come up with that and just, you know what I'm saying, even though, you know,
claim it for ourselves
right.
or whatnot because we just think that way. No, we understand that we are.
Yeah, the Lord made it. The Lord made it that way.
Right.
You got a problem with that, you take it up with the Lord. Well, this is what the Lord did. You know what I'm saying? He made that all possible for us, his children. You understand? Okay, verse 6. No, verse 8. And the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and he pursued after the children of Israel, and the children of Israel went out with an high hand. Verse 9, but the Egyptians pursued after them all the horses and chariots of Pharaoh and his horsemen and his army, and overtook them encamping by the sea, besides Pi-hahiroth, before Baal-zephon.
Right. So after letting them go, after allowing them to go and serve their God, his heart was hardened again. You know what I mean? Just at the thought of them being free, the thought of them being their own nation. You understand? That's the same thing that's going on in America right now. The thought of black people coming together and becoming their own entity and gathering themselves together is destructive to them.
Right.
And it's something that they don't want to see. They don't want to see us on our own without them. The only way we can succeed is by them issuing us little small things. Surely a gift destroys the heart. You understand?
Right.
Surely they keep giving you little gifts to make you think that they're that they're good and they're for you, and these gifts are to better you and whatnot. These gifts destroy you, man.
Right.
These gifts destroy you. They give you the little bread, the little water. They give you this thing that they call a job. You know what I mean? And you break your back all the way until the day you die serving them. You were born. They gave you a number to serve them under. You understand? That number follows you throughout your whole damn life. That's your service number.
Right.
The damn social security number. You know what I mean?
They give us food stamps, you know what I'm saying? All the little bitty things, thinking that's what's keeping us alive. You know what I'm saying? That's what's keeping us going. And, you know, we need to
just enough. Food stamps is just enough.
Yeah.
To keep you alive, to go work in their factories, to go slave in their fields, to go spend your hard-earned money that they taxed already, and they tax you again for using it another time. You know what I'm saying?
Then the bad part about it is they put the drugs in our neighborhood, and then we go and sell the drugs,
and they put
to our own people,
right.
And then come back and arrest you. Now you know what I'm saying, you're a slave all over again.
Now you're a slave all over again.
Yeah, you're a slave all over again because, you know what I'm saying, you got to do what they tell you, get up when they tell you, get up, go to sleep when they tell you, go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? The whole time, you know what I'm saying, they making it feel that you need them. You know, the only thing you need is a Lord and follow the law, statutes, and commandments. That's what we need. That's what we must do. We stick to that plan that the Lord has set up for us. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord His hand is going, you know what I'm saying? His hand is the mighty hand that's going to bring us forth out of, you know what I'm saying, what we're going through now. But as long as we still abide to what our oppressor, doing what our oppressor want us to do, sell his drugs, you know what I'm saying, kill our families, you know what I'm saying, and work for him. Basically working for your oppressor instead of doing what the Most High wants to do. That's what it comes down to. You're doing everything that the oppressor wants us to do, and not what the Most High wants to do. God of Israel.
Right. They don't want to see that damn FUBU for us, by us. You understand?
They don't want us to gather ourselves together, nation. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's best for us. We gather ourselves together. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want that. They see us doing that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have these little things that's gonna separate us. And that's how we, you know what I'm saying, divided we stand, and, you know, what does it say? Together we stand, divided we fall.
Yeah.
Once they divide us, you know what I'm saying, we falling. We've been falling for our oppressor this whole time, you know what I'm saying? Because we'd rather take these things that doesn't help our nation into what God has given us, that will help our nation come back together. You know, but we don't even know who, you know what I'm saying? We don't even know who we are. We know now we just blacks, you know, now we just this and whatever term they come up with us, you know what I'm saying, instead of understanding who our history is, and we need to come back to who we are as a nation of people.
And being black, we were the only ones whose names changed constantly. We've been called so many different things.
Right. Black, African American.
There's two names, Africa and America. You know what I mean? You just destroyed. I belong here and I belong there.
Right. And then, like I said, the bad part about it, some of it is, you know what I'm saying, they set our women up to be over us, so then our women can, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing is it's not for our nation, how the Lord set us up for us to strive and be a nation together. We've been taken out of our custom into their custom, and then we just fall because we just abide by their so-called rules and laws, but that ain't what the Lord has set up for us. We have things that we ain't supposed to do. We have things that we're supposed to do. Like I say, these law, statutes, and commandments, and what we're supposed to honor from the Most High is what we're supposed to be doing. We ain't supposed to be celebrating this. We ain't supposed to be celebrating that. We're supposed to be honoring what the Lord gave us, you know, and stick to that. And the Lord, like I say, He's going to use His mighty hand to, you know, take care of our oppressor. But we have to come back to Him. He waiting. It's like we waiting for Him But he waiting for us. You know what I'm saying? He waiting for us. You know, we got to teach our kids these things so that they know what to do instead of just falling for the banana in the tailpipe, and all that we're doing is just separating us, and we just falling, one by one. Okay, we had Exodus. What's the last one? So it's 14 and 10. 14 and 10.
This the last one?
It's 14 and 10. Wapara'ai, Hakwara Ya, Waya Shakwa, Banyam, Yasharala, At, Ayan Yaham, Wahana, Ma Tazarian, Na Sai, Akar Yaham, Waya Ra'a, Ma'at, Waya Taza Aikwa, Banyam, Yasharala, Oh, Yahweh, verse 11, Waya Amarwa, Oh, Masha, Hama Barya, Ayan, Kwa Barya, Bama Tazarian, La Kwa Kath Nawa, Lama Wath, Bama Dabar, Ma Za'ath, Aishyata, Lana Wa, Laha Wa Taza Nawa, Mama Tazarian, verse 12, Hala Za Hadabar Ashera Dabar Nawa Al Yaka Mama Tazarian La Amar Kadar Manwa Wana I Wada At Matazarian Kaya Kawa Lana Wa Ibad At Matazarian Mama Danwa Bama Dabar, verse 13, Waya Amar, Masha, Ha'ain, Al, Tayarawa, Hataya Tazabwa, Wara Awa, Ath, Yasha Wa Aith, Yahweh, Asherah, Aisha, Lakam, Hayawam, Kaya, Asherah, Ayadam, Ath, Matazarian, Hayawam, La'a, Satwa, Lara Adam, Iwad, Id, Iwalum, verse 14, Yahweh, La, Yalakam, Lakam, Wa'atam, Rash 1, verse 15, Amar, Yahweh, Mashah, Ma, Taga, Ike, Ya, Dabar, Banyam, Yashuala, Saiwa, verse 16, Ram, As, Matka, Wana, Ta, Yadka, Al-Haham, Wabakwa, Iowa, Waya, Awa, Banyam, Yatsuala, Wat, Ayam, Basha. All right, Exodus 14 and 10. And when Pharaoh drew nigh, the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them, and they were sore afraid. And the children of Israel cried out unto the Lord. Verse 11, and they said unto Moses, because they were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us to carry us forth out of Egypt?
Right. This is a sign right here that shows like when when things get rough, people start questioning the Lord. You understand?
Right.
I mean, like, when it's good, but when it get a little sticky, it gets a little bad, man. The first thing they're gonna do, like, damn, man, why? You know what I mean?
Why we had to leave?
Yeah, well,
stay there.
I mean, why? Because it's the will of the Most High. You understand?
Yeah, right.
Plain and simple. The only time that you want to call upon the Lord is when things get bad. Other than that, you're at Sweet Jimmy's all damn night, shaking your tail feather. You understand?
Right.
Getting it in, doing all kinds of lascivious things that you want to do.
Right.
The minute it gets bad, you're crying to the Lord.
Mm-hmm. Even with this, you've been doing that, you know. As soon as it pop up, you know, oh my God, the Lord, please help me. You know?
Yeah, why is this happening?
The whole time you want to suck down shrimp, crab, and pasta, and then wonder why things is happening. You don't want to follow. You don't want to follow what the Lord is saying.
Christianity is a hell of a drug.
I'm telling you.
You know what I mean? You hear Rick James said, "Okay, Christianity is a hell of a drug."
You know,
it's not wise, man.
It's wise to keep these law, statutes, and commandments. That's the wise thing to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
12.
Is not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians?
Right. Hey. What the hell didn't we tell you, man, that we didn't want to do this? We didn't want to do this.
Now you didn't want to do it.
Right, man. You know what I mean? It sounded like a good idea, but now serving them would have been better.
Yeah.
It would have been so much better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we finna die, Craig. Craig, we finna die. You understand?
We second guessing the Lord now.
Right.
After he done brought us out of there, got us out of there. You know, now, they coming now. Well, I told you we should have left, man. I told you we should have stayed. I done did it.
Right.
I done did what they wanted.
So just kept selling weed for big worms.
Yeah.
And you're messed up and just smoked all his product, and he's coming for us. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
coming for us now.
The Lord done sent these people up against us, man, and now we stuck our backs against the wall. We got nothing but ocean in front of to look at. What we're gonna do? Run out in the middle of the ocean? Understand? They wasn't trusting that the Most High was doing the right thing for them. You know what I mean? Because he clearly told Moses, "I'm gonna harden their hearts again."
Right.
So Moses' whole thing was just to do as the Lord was instructing him to do. Gather up the people, man. I'm trying to put y'all in a place where y'all can dwell amongst yourselves and keep these laws, statutes, and commandments and be a holy nation of people. You understand? And be the people that the Most High wanted you to be. Be separate from all these other nations and don't take on their ways and ideologies and the things that they do. This is what he didn't want. He didn't want this since the inception of Adam in the Garden of Eden. You know what I'm saying? He separated Adam and gave him these laws, statutes, and commandments because he didn't want him to follow the other heathens no more.
Damn right.
He wanted to show what it was like to serve a God. You understand? A living God.
Damn right.
Someone who gave him statutes and commandments and made him something different than the rest of these people. People can tell when you rolling with the Most High. People can tell.
Yeah.
They can tell by the way you move, by the way you act, and the discipline that you have amongst yourself, within yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And amongst your group, the way the group stands. You know what I mean? When we show up, they can tell
who's who.
They can tell who's who. You understand? They don't think we selling drugs or no stuff like that. They think we're a motorcycle gang, but they don't think we're selling drugs.
Right. Not them niggas over there.
Right. Nah, the way they act, they separate because they not mingled in with everybody else. They standing over there. You know what I'm saying? Why they standing over there? Because we're coming up with a plan on how to get out here and put these law, statutes, and commandments in the ear of our brothers and sisters.
Right.
We got strategies, and they'll approach us for our strategies. The Lord will put a spirit on them where they see men of the Lord standing over there, minding their business, coming up with a strategy on how to go in the midst of this crowd and work the magic of the Most High. They'll come over and they'll interact with us. You understand?
The ones that want to, you know,
because
about what we're doing.
Right. They over there like, these niggas looking like, man, they don't want none of this. They don't want to get off in the middle of this. And
you niggas don't smoke weed?
Right.
Nah, man. Oh man, y'all tripping.
Yeah. Why don't y'all want to take on these demons that's possessing us over here? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, we shook them demons out. Sis.
That's that old man.
Right. We got rid of them demons.
We got rid of that old man. With the word of the Lord. You know,
right.
That's gonna stand for us. That's gonna stand, you know what I'm saying, in the test of times. That's what's gonna stand. Not just falling, you know what I'm saying, for the banana in the tailpipe, which we've been doing for over years and years, you know what I'm saying, what our pressure done set up for us. We done fell back into, like you said, they coming for us, you know what I'm saying? Right. You know,
what we gonna do?
I'm gonna feel this weight, man.
We're gonna eat your pork chops again.
Right.
They coming for us, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna eat me a pork chop time.
Yeah, damn.
I'm gonna eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go straight to red lobster.
What is if you can't beat them, join them.
Right.
No. This is a situation that they're going through. They're standing there with so much fear in their face because they understand we can't beat them. So why do we leave? You understand?
Right.
Faith just left the building.
throughout the faith. What they say, the faith went out the window with the baby. With the bathwater, whatever they say. The faith went out the window with the baby in the bathwater, whatever it is.
Baby. God damn.
Okay. Verse 12. For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians. That's what we're talking about. Than that we should die in the wilderness.
Go die, Craig. Tell me.
You know, instead of having the faith in the Lord, you know, man, I'm finna I better shit. I better hit this blunt, man, and I don't even, you know, forget it. Verse 13, and Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still.
Right.
And see the salvation of the Lord.
Man.
That's heavy.
Gird up thy loins.
Right.
Put all this damn crying and pity and woe is me type shit. You understand?
Exactly.
The Lord is still with you.
Exactly.
Good.
Which he will show to you today. For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever.
Man. That's brother right there standing strong in his belief. You understand?
Right. That's brotherhood shit.
Right. And that's the man who was sent out to do the mission, trying to make sure that the flock understands that it's better to be with the Most High than against it. And he finna show you why. Go ahead.
Verse 14, and the Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace.
Right. Hold your tongue and watch, man.
Right. Verse 15, and the Lord said unto Moses, wherefore criest thou unto me, speak unto the children of Israel that they go forward.
Right. Wait, why y'all crying out to me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm brought you. I'm here. Go ahead.
Verse 16.
Go forward.
Right. That they go forward. Verse 16. But lift thou up thy rod and stretch out thine hand over the sea and divide it. And the children of Israel shall go on dry ground through the midst of the sea.
Right. So lift up thy hands and believe in me, and a miracle is gonna happen.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Stop the pitying. Good things ain't always going. It's gonna be bad days too sometimes. But you just gotta hold steady to your faith in the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta keep them laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
Yeah, right.
And then
talking to the side.
Right. Because you're having a bad day. No, that's not how this works. That's when you show the Most High that you're really his servant, that you're really a man of the Lord on your worst days. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you keep them laws, statutes, and commandments on a day when it's easy for you to turn back into the old man that you used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Exodus 14 and 17. Wa anya Hananya Makazak Ath Lab Matazarian Wayaba Awa Akaryaham Wa'akabada Bapa Ra'ai Wabakal Kayawa Barakabwa Waba Rash Yawa. Verse 18. Waya Daiwa Matazariam Kaya Anya Yahweh Bahakabadya Bapa Ra'ai, Bara Kabwa, Waba Rash, Yawa. Verse 19, Waya Sai, Mala Ak, Ha'ala Haya, Ahalak, Lapunya, Makana, Yasharala, Waya Lak, Ma'akarya Hum, Waya Sai, I'm a wad, Ha'anan, Mapunyahum, Waya Amat, Ma'akaryahum, verse 20, Waya Ba'a, Bayan, Makana, Matazarian, Wabayan, Makana, Yasharala, Waya Haya, Ha'ainan, Wahaka Shak, Waya R, Ath, Halayana, Halayala, Wala'a, Quara, Za, Za, Ka, Halayala, verse 21. Wayat, Masha, Ath, Yadwa, Al, Ayam, Walak, Yahweh, Ath, Hayam, Bara Yash, Bara Wash, Quadayam, Azad, Alayala, Yasham, Ath, Hayam, Laka, Rabba, Wayaba, Kwaigwa, Amayam, Wayaba, Awa, Bunyam, Nasharala, Batha, Wak, Ayam, Bayaba, Shah, Wahamayam, Laham, Kawama, Mayam, Yanma, Wama Shama, Alma, verse 23, Waya Radapwa, Matuzarian, Waya Ba'awa, Kar Yaham, Kar, Sawas, Para, Rakabwa, Wapa, Rash, Yawa, the Wak, Yum. Okay, Exodus 14 and 17, and I behold, I will harden the heart of the Egyptians, and they shall follow them, and I will get me honor upon Pharaoh and upon all his hosts, upon his chariots and upon his horsemen. Verse 18, and Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord when I have gotten me honor upon Pharaoh, upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen. Verse 19, and the angel of God which went before the camp of Israel removed and went behind them, and the pillar of the cloud went from before their face and stood behind them. And it came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel, and it was a cloud of darkness to them, but it gave light by night to these, so that the one came not near to the other all the night. Verse 21, and Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided.
So once again, when you saw those clouds and those pillars of fire, that was the protection of the Most High. You understand? That he had gave to the people. So and basically, once again, like I said, he's been with you the whole time. You understand? Right. I've been with you ever since you separated from these things. I was with you while you was in the land. I was with you when I brought you up out this land.
Right.
And now I'm gonna show my might to all these to Pharaoh and all his dudes. Once again, you understand? I'm gonna show my might to these cats to let them know that y'all are my people. Go ahead.
Verse 22, and the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea upon the dry ground, and the waters were a wall unto them on the right hand and on the left.
Right.
And on their left. Verse 23, and the Egyptians pursued and went in after them to the midst of the sea, even all Pharaoh's horses, his chariots, and his horsemen.
Let's finish in the English.
Okay. Verse 24, and it came to pass that in the morning watch the Lord looked unto the host of Egyptians through the pillar of the fire and of the cloud, and troubled the host of the Egyptians. And it took off their chariot wheels, and they drave them heavily, so that the Egyptians said, let us flee from the face of Israel, for the Lord frightened for them against the Egyptians. Verse 26, and the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thine hand over the sea, that the waters may come again upon the Egyptians, upon their chariots, and upon their horsemen. Verse 27, and Moses stretched forth his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to his strength when the morning appeared, and the Egyptians fled against it, and the Lord overthrew the Egyptians in the midst of the sea.
So what's happening right here is so heavy. It's once again the Lord is gonna be with you. You're his chosen people. It's just when you think things are at its worst, just keep doing what you do. You understand? If you have the faith in the Most High and you believe that He is your salvation, your Savior, keep His law, statutes, and commandments, and that's how you're going to impress Him. You know what I mean? So He's always going to be when your enemies come up against you, He's going to be right there fighting with you.
Right.
You understand? What's the thing when the Lord is with you, who can be against you?
Who can come up against you? Yeah.
Right. This is absolutely a sign of that. When the Lord's with these people, all these chariots, all these horses, all these men of war that he came up, that Pharaoh brought with him, they all got destroyed at the hands of the Most High. Go ahead.
Let me see.
It's 27 or 28. Yeah.
And the waters returned and covered the chariots and the horsemen, and all the host of Pharaoh that came into the sea after them. There remained not so much as one of them.
Right.
Verse 29. But the children of Israel walked upon dry land in the midst of the sea, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left. Verse 30. Thus the Lord saved Israel that day out of the hand of the Egyptians, and Israel saw the Egyptians dead upon the seashore.
Right. Now, wouldn't you think after bearing witness to this that we would be a nation of God serving people? After seeing such a feat being done, you would think, but no, we're a stiff-necked nation of people who love to serve other people.
Right.
We'll serve blueberry pancakes before we serve the Lord. You understand?
Yeah.
You worship Pancake Tuesday. You understand?
Yeah.
Grits and fish Wednesdays.
Right.
You'll flock to it. But you won't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. You'll put anything before your faith in the Most High until it's a troubled time. Then you want to go to the Lord and you don't even know how to approach him.
Right.
You understand? You don't even know how to approach. You don't know where to begin asking the Most High for something. You begin asking the Most High for something by you keeping his law, statutes, and commandments. You showing your faith in him is the beginning of wisdom, absolutely. And you present yourself as a wise man when you keep those laws, statutes, and commandments. When you go to him and you ask him to bestow something on you, he knows he's bestowing a blessing to a wise man. You understand?
Right. You know what you need.
Right. Not somebody, yeah, as a Christian, the Lord knows my heart. You know what I'm saying? Not in that way.
Right.
He knows you don't need a Bentley. You don't need a mansion. You understand? These are things everybody want, but that ain't what you need. You need his mercy. You need him to be your advocate. You know what I mean? Your ally.
Mm-hmm.
You need him to be with you. So with that being said, man, with that being said, we're gonna conclude the Sabbath service. Go ahead.
Bit of Israel. Imagine. Going to conclude the Sabbath service. Men of Israel. I'll say Imagine Shabbat. Imagine. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
Yahweh Men of Israel. And give one courtesy to the sisters out there that may be watching. Men of Israel. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Yahweh Class dismissed.